guys, now here is the new one from RGT. It looks like, you know, this guy is a G-made sawback, or it's a wheelies Jeep from the World War II era. Awesome Jeep. One of my favourite RCs as well, actually. It just keeps going and going. Awesome value for money too, but that's a G-made. But this guy, as you can see, it looks very, very similar to the G-made. Obviously, if it's based on a Jeep Willys, it's going to look similar anyway. But it's a new one from RGT. It's model number EX86010CJ. So CJ, it's exactly what it's trying to be. But we'll move this. I actually got two boxes today. I'll do an unboxing and a review on this one too. This is a new MT10, or the M chassis. What is it? The Carden. It's a four-wheel drive, 210mm. As you can see here, M210 RTR drift car, but you can just put different tyres on it, and it's a road car, but it's the same size as the Tamiya Minis, so that's awesome. So look out for that one coming soon. But let's have a look. The box looks like it's been in the Soccer World Cup. Holy jeez. So let's try to do this one-handed. If not, I'll start it again. But, check this out. Now, it does come in several different colours as well. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to go check it out. Nope, definitely couldn't do it one-handed, but let's get the boring stuff out of the way. Controller manual, get some extra shock preloads, that's about it. You got 2.4 GHz radio, RGT Racing X6, so it's just a basic style radio. It's got it says 4-channel, we've got 3-channel, 4-channel there as well, so that's it. Well, that's blocked out, but it looks like it's definitely a 3-channel. You know, quite nice plastic antenna. You're not going to break that off in a hurry. If I could just crack this guy open. Steering rates, steering trims, reverse switches, all that kind of good stuff. Pretty cool. Now I've taken the liberty and undid those cable ties, and there it is. Check that out. That looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Jurassic Park with that colour scheme and those wheels. Awesome. Let me put this away, get rid of this cardboard. Alright, I'm liking it already. The good thing about the sawback and, or just any 1/10 scale replicating a CJ or Willys Jeep or anything like that is it's actually like a 1/6 scale, because it's a very small car in real life. The wheelbase is roughly like 1/6, so when you get the 1/6 scale Dragon figurines, they fit in here perfect. So you see people running like 1/10 scale figurines in this and it just looks stupid. It's actually a 1/6 scale car, because it's so small in real life, it uses 1/6 figurines. But there we go, pretty damn cool. I forgot to mention you also get this charger, because it does have its own, I think, nickel metal hydride battery, but we'll look at it a bit more closely. Let's have a look at the model here. These wheels are plastic. It does look cool though. I'm actually liking it. I'm digging it. Take the body pins off that I've taken off previously. We'll have a look at the new one. So this is new and improved. Really nice feel and suspension. Now they are plastic body and all that stuff. Use the preload clips to get everything nice and how you want it, but it does feel nice. They are oil filled as well. So there is your 7.2 volt 2000 milliamp hour nickel metal hydride battery. It can do LiPo, I'm pretty sure. You just got to take this little toggle out and move it across, or vice versa, and it can do that as well. It does have LiPo cutoff, which is good. Brushed motor there. Looks pretty standard caboodle there. It's funny, look at that gearbox, how it's offset on an angle like that. So it comes down on an angle, comes down here onto a transfer case in the middle. Now this is all plastic. These telescopic drive shafts are plastic bodied with a metal knuckle at the end. All underneath you've got your classic metal C-channel frame, metal four links, all metal, and also your steering linkages as well, and your panhard bar, I believe it's called, just there as well. Now your diffs, or sorry, your axles are all plastic construction with a nice little chrome accent at the front there, but all ball bearings as well, and basic setup underneath. All these are pretty similar. All these type of kits, they got 4 links, telescopic drive shafts normally, solid rear axle, the front and rear, and that's about it. Now, depends on some of these where the servos are situated. This one is situated on the chassis itself. Some are on the diff housing or the axle housing as well, but this one is just above the chassis there. And sometimes, depending on where they are, you can get a bit of bump steer. So, but we'll see how it is in the real world. up here we have a nice servo. Now this is a digital servo, and it also does include a metal servo horn as well, so that's pretty cool. And it is a 15 kilo steering servo, so that's pretty good. 15 kilos is probably where you want it, the minimum level you want it to be on a crawler, because if you're stuck somewhere, you want to be able to kind of get your way out of there. But problem with these, they don't have servo savers, so if you hit something too hard and crack it, you can do some damage. But it is what it is. So basically plastic construction up top here. Got these nice, what are like splash guards, you could say. Nice skid plate at the bottom there, or bash plate, I'm not too sure what you want to call it, but it does look really nice. I do like that design. It's offset there, and you've got another plastic transfer case there as well. So it's all metal gears, obviously, just plastic casing. It's got a nice little emblem there of that spider. Plastic battery tray as well. Nothing too fancy, but it is there, and you have a nice spare wheel at the back, which is functional. Notice a fair bit of adjustment too. You got for your ride heights or your suspension, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 more adjustment holes there, including the one that's already in. Adjustments for your height for your body posts as well, and that also goes for the rear. And for the suspension at the bottom, nothing there, but I noticed at the back for the rear trailing arm you have another additional link there where you can change the position up to the top there as well. But looks a bit flimsy, but that's probably that's alright, because that's just the screws I've done up here. But it's a fully functional wheel, so if you do rip it off, you can now onto the wheels. They do feel foam filled as well. Plastic wheel, basic hex there. You know, nothing too out of the ordinary there. But good thing about these, same as the crawlers, the sawback, the G-made stuff, they just work. And these ones here have another G-made there as well. I love them because they just work. They're great bits of kit. Now, like I said, it does look very similar. Nice metal bumper with, it does have lights at the front as well. And should look pretty cool. Now let's have a nice look at this body. The colour scheme reminds me of the Jurassic Park scheme. Now it does come in 3 colours. Check out the link down below from Banggood if you want to go check them out. It's quite a nice construction, pretty stiff here because the seats are actually hard mounted on there with screws, and it does look pretty cool all up. Now if I put it back on there, and let's get this one here. So let's get the G-made. Now, the thing I like about the G-made, I've included, it's a bit messy under there, but so it should be magnets to stick it on. Now I wonder if I can put this on here, and vice versa, we should be able to do that. There we go. So it's exactly the same, or pretty much exactly the same wheelbase. And actually, we can get that, double check that as well. We can line these two together. Just in case you guys might have this kit and you might be wanting a cheaper option, this might be something good for you. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Bang on. The wheelbase is near identical. So you can see the sawback. See what I mean by this whole setup is very similar. The sawback has leaf sprung, which is more prototypical of the real car, where this guy is a 4-link suspension, nice, you know, coilover style or preload adjustments there. So it's different type. This probably be much better at rock crawling, but this is more scale and to the T, you know, bouncing around and stuff like that. But similar 550 motor there as well. The gearbox is a little bit different here. As you can see, it's got one main gearbox with a transfer case kind of all inbuilt. This one has a separate gearbox on the side with a transfer case in the middle. So end of the day, it all works the same. It does the exact same thing. And what I've noticed here, sorry, while I'm looking at it, the rear has another port here for the servos, or sorry, in the receiver, maybe for a set of lights at the back. So that's pretty cool. So that is that'll be your lights for the front, just there as well. So that's cool. Okay, just plug the battery in, and as you can see, there are no lights. You're thinking, what's going on? Well, there you go there. So the third channel switch is for your lights. Now I'm pretty sure if you hook up a winch or something like that, you could use it for that as well. Now, I find that pretty interesting. I like how you can just turn things on and off as well, so that's pretty sweet. Now, stock steering servo seems okay. Everything seems to work. What I'll do though, to get it all, I'll get it all powered up, and let's take it out on the trails, see how it actually works. Now, quick little thing out. I like simple things. I do like how some of the wiring is all it's all tied down and everything is just nicely situated. It's not moving anywhere. It is actually, you know, normally when you get these kits directly from the manufacturer or something like that, the ESC is always hanging out, but this one's in there really nice. It's got its own nice little designated spot. As you can see, it's all surrounded, same as the receiver itself here as well. It seems to be really well put together, and I do like that. Simple things, but it does look pretty cool. Well, there we go there. It actually says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ports. Pretty interesting. So there we go. Okay, that's cool. So you could also obviously utilize this other port there and maybe utilize the other switch here, but this switch doesn't seem to do anything. I can't see any other ones. Oh, I was wrong. 5 and 6 is just here, so you could also hook something up to that. I'm pretty sure that'd be the 5th button or the 6th one. Get another light on there or a winch and get it to work. But enough talking. Let's get the batteries in there and get it out in the trails. Alright guys, now that was a quick driving test or trail test, and you know what, I am actually pleasantly surprised. The ESC and steering servo work really good on this thing. It has drag brake, as you can see it just holds there, and it actually does a really good job. It's a brushed 550 motor, and the 15 kilo steering servo is awesome, and it definitely does hammer. Well, you know, for quality you're not going to get it for speed obviously, but watch this. So that's, you know, it's a single speed transmission, very powerful brakes. I don't think it can be tuned, but it's just reverse, like forward brake reverse or forward and brake, and that's about it. But it definitely does go really well. I do like the suspension travel, everything seems to perform really well, and it does look nice and scaled too.
the body, like I mentioned in the unboxing in the beginning of the video, because it's based on a Jeep Willys, or Willys Jeep, however you want to call it, it's roughly like a 1/6 scale, because those Dragon models and stuff like that fit really nicely. And like you saw in the video I went up here, like, and some of these aren't, like, you know, you've got to think this is a pretty cheap crawler, and the price has changed. That's why I never say it in video, because people say, oh, you know, he said this and that, and it's not that in that price anymore. But I'm having a really good time, to be honest. I'm doing this all one-handed, but yeah, there we go. As you can see, that's pretty steep, pretty cool. But I do enjoy this little car. If you're interested, links are in the description. There you go, there's the brake. If you're interested, links are in the description. Go check it out. It is from Banggood, and there are 3 different colours. Now let's hit this. We're going to do a jump. Really cool. I actually really like it. I love, well, it must be a soft spot for Jeeps, but there's a brake, as you can see. It works really well. But alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe. Check out, well, yeah, subscribe. There's many videos coming up. And click the notification bell so you're notified of all the latest and greatest videos. Cheers guys, hope you enjoyed the video.